My name is Judah from Blackbrook. I'm originally from Nova Scotia, Canada, from a small island off the coast, but currently live in Nashville, Tennessee. Resting in this place, these walls I've built, they keep... The majority of the influence within my music comes from life experience, things that you experience, that you encounter. I write from places of loss and faith, so it's a wide range, just the human experience, I guess. When I heard the term beauty in the weathered, it resonated so deeply. Because being weathered is something that so many of us go through. Just the idea of how water hits against rocks, how rain wears down, you know, beauty in the weathered. The beauty in the process of being pruned is what I think of immediately. And pruning is grooming. So it's preparing you for something greater than where you are. And even though it's incredibly painful, harsh, and scary, there is such an intense beauty in the process of being weathered because it's onto something greater. But it's not my home. I grew up on the East Coast, so seeing storms and really crappy weather just literally pummel the coast. And the coastline is one of, specifically where I'm from, is like one of the most beautiful places on the planet. And so the weathered creates beauty. It does. It wears down, it smooths out, it takes out the rough edges. Even in myself, I've noticed that through seasons and processes of being weathered, it's made me kinder, where it softened my heart to places where it used to be hardened. And I have such a soft spot for being weathered and being in a weathered season, and especially when I see friends of mine go through it, because it is such a beautiful thing. Even though in the moment it may not seem so. But afterwards, or when you look at the bigger picture, it is quite stunning. So the song is called Weathered Lines. I wrote it specifically for this project. The concept, it came at about probably 2 in the morning. I was just strumming on my guitar. It was actually raining outside. And just thinking on, specifically with myself, how I tend to put up really intense walls. Or I tend to kind of shut people out of my life. But in seasons of being weathered, literally the walls are kind of pummeled down to where you need people, you need community around you. And so I was just writing from experience. The whole idea of weathered lines, eroding all I've ever built to save my very life, because it saves your life. It's something that gives you life and gives you life in abundance. Being weathered, it's a really good thing, even though it doesn't seem so in the moment. One of the most beautiful parts after a storm, the lightning, the thunder, but the stillness afterwards, the calm after the storm, where everything is vibrant and green and calm. But I just find that there's such beauty in being weathered and things that are weathered. Even now, like you look in our culture and society, and people buy weathered furniture. There's a high value on things that are weathered. And I just think it's a symbol of the value in being weathered. Even though a lot of people wouldn't like to go through that, there is so much beauty in it. Restoration hardware has an entire industry based on things being weathered. When I started writing the song, I just began to reflect on my life, reflect on seasons of being weathered and seeing the benefit from it. And then too, looking forward to those seasons. It's not necessarily something to be afraid of or something to run from, but something to just embrace and stand through, because it strengthens you. You know, it tests your faith, it makes you stronger. Yeah. You know, how can you grow if you're never challenged? It's in those seasons of being almost obscenely challenged that you grow the most, where you see the most growth and you see the most life.